Before the content, before the agenda to be presented for the new students, these are the times of the sessions. In a day, we have 3 sessions. First of them starts at 10:30, and between every session, you will have 1 hour break. All right, so after the first session finished, don't think like, okay, that's done, I can have a rest. No, after 1 hour, you have to come back. Second session starts, again, 1 hour, you will have a break. Not just a break to relax, but also to do homework. I will give you little readings or short essay writings. So you have to do them and send them to the username that I will show below. All right?
Yes.
Yes.
Will we today do the IELTS reading or not?
Yes, we will do. I
In which
prepared. Probably in the 3rd session. Because, yep.
I
Does
have a
anyone-
news today. Today till 20 June, we'll open the site where we can complete the anketa.
Yeah,
for
registration,
license.
applications. Yeah. So it's a
about
good news for students, for Live students. They can apply. The application process has started.
But it doesn't work.
I have one
It's also new.
Yes, it doesn't work.
Yep.
in the last session, make a little speaking thing. You will ask us some questions.
Okay.
And we need to answer them.
Okay, I can do speaking part 2. Where you have to speak 2 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. I can make different things in third session depending on your suggestions. So last time when I asked for suggestions to be presented, you asked me to do IELTS readings, IELTS listenings, something about IELTS because you want something to challenge yourself. So I'm adding a little by little into the 3rd session IELTS material. So speaking is possible.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, now we have agenda for today. We will do sentence types. Last lesson you asked for simple sentences, for complex, for compound sentences to be explained as you want to increase your mark and you want to increase the quality of your essays. Next, we will do reading, multiple choice, true, false, and not given. I will show you the example from 2019 for this topic. Do you remember where you have to not only mention is it true or false, but also you have to show from
Not
where you
given.
have
Yes,
found it.
forward.
So we will do this one. And vocabulary check, of course. Task 2. I have prepared different task 2. The task is from 2019. However, I have put in the arguments already, but you have to give me the examples. So you have to elaborate them further. And of course, use of English for today. Is it clear, the agenda?
Yes.
Yes.
It's only for the first
Yes.
session. If we will not have a time, then it may go for the 2nd or 3rd session. But that's the plan for the first. I hope you will work faster so we can finish all planned for today. Clear?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, great.
Yes.
So as always, do you have questions? Do you have any suggestions? Do you want something to
Can
do?
you explain the complex object? Because without complex object, we cannot create the complex sentences. Or
Excuse me, now we have some news for a minute, okay?
Bolalar qizlar Вестминстер litseyga registratsiyasi bo'yicha xudo xohlasa переменада gaplashamiz. Ребята, насчет регистрации в лицей Вестминстер, пожалуйста, можете задавать вопрос, будет небольшая консультация во время перемены. Но сегодня обговорим вот все это. Хоп. Всё. Давайте продолжим на английский.
Okay, Camila, your question was about the complex object, right?
yes.
Yeah, this one will be covered today. Will you attend all 3 sessions today?
I hope. Actually, I should to prepare for IELTS because I have exam on 20th of June. And when you do the reading for Lyceum, I do my reading. And
Yeah, okay. Okay, then I will tell you after the first session about the complex subject, if it will be in the second session or third session. So you will attend the one that you need, okay? Okay, great. I think I have a new student. It's Kamal. Are you here?
Yes.
Okay, welcome to the class. I think the rest are the old ones, oldies. Okay, let's get started. So I mentioned previously we have three types, actually four, but today we will cover only three types of sentences. First of them to be simple, as you know, as everyone knows, and use in your essays frequently. Next one is compound sentence, and last one to be the complex one. Do you have any ideas how to structure compound or complex sentence?
I think it's better to make a complex sentence by using which, where, this linking word. I think they really help.
Okay. If I use those linking words at the start or in the middle, will it have the difference?
Of course, it's better to use them at the middle.
Why to use them in the middle? What's the advantage of using them in the middle?
Because they connected, and using these words in the beginning, it will not make sense at all.
Okay, you are allowed to use them at the start, but when you use them in the middle, it means in most cases you will connect two sentences and your sentence will get bigger. Of course, if you use them correctly, it will be a complex sentence, and of course, examiner will appreciate that gesture from you. Okay, what about compound sentence? What kind of words, what kind of signal words you have to use to make compound sentence? Any ideas? Guys, your exam is very soon, come on. Asadbek, Shivara? Compound sentence? No? You only use simple sentence. I have seen in your essays compound one. Go on, guys. You use it or unconsciously. It just happens to be. Okay, I will not torture you. I will get started. So first one, simple sentence. So simple sentence, as simple it sounds, it only contains a subject and a verb. So how many thoughts you should have in a simple sentence?
One.
Only one, yes, because it is a simple sentence. So all you have to do is you have to contain only one thought. Is it okay to use in essays simple sentences?
No, I mean you can use it once, I guess, but not.
Yeah, sometimes you have to use simple sentences because some sentences they don't require to be complex. For example, when you're presenting your argument, right? There's only one thought, and of course that sentence will be simple sentence. If you make every sentence complex, it means every of your sentences will be too long, and the examiner may lose track of. So sometimes in the sentences, in the paragraphs, there is okay to use simple. How many sentences you should have in one paragraph?
1 or 2.
In which task?
It depends on.
Let's say in the task 2, how many sentences you should have in one paragraph? Let's say B1.
70. 4. Sentences 7, 6, 7, 8,
5 maybe, like this.
Let's count your sentences. First topic sentence with argument, then goes explanation, then goes example or support, then goes concluding sentence. So roughly you should have 4 or 5 sentences, right? So how you start? You start with simple sentence, then you go to compound sentence, then you go to complex sentence. That's how it should go smoothly. And the examiner will appreciate such gesture. Why? Because you are going with a smooth flow of ideas. Your ideas are connected. You have a unit. You have a great explanation. But what happens in your essays that you start with complex sentence, then go simple, but it should go vice versa. Why? Because your argument needs a proper explanation. But when it comes to proper explanation, you start with simple sentences, and your sentences sound look like incomplete. So that's why follow the structure, simple sentence, compound, and complex. So step by step. So these are the simple examples of simple sentences. You see, this sentence looks quite big, right?
Yes.
Yeah. But why simple sentence? Can you tell me? It's big, but still it's simple.
It has only one idea.
Yes, it has only one idea. Even though, yes, it's connected with and, but when you read the sentence, you will get that there's only one thought, there's one idea. So that's why it's simple sentence. So sometimes what students think that when they have this long sentence, they feel like they have a complex sentence. But actually, it's a simple sentence with just one thought. So when you're writing a sentence, make sure that you have two ideas and they are separated with comma. Okay, now we have compound sentence. Could you guys read these 3 bullet points? If you want, you can read out loud. If not, by yourself. What does mean this independent clauses?
Независимые.
It's like two different ideas.
Yeah, 2 separate ideas. It's like you have one sentence, but they are broken into 2 by this comma. So 2 clauses. When you finish reading, let me know.
Done.
Done? Okay.
Yeah.
So, what happens in a compound sentence is just you are connecting 2 simple sentences into one. You know, sometimes I write in your feedbacks next to the sentence that you have to connect these 2 sentences. By connecting, I mean to make a compound sentence. So when you have 2 small sentences or when your sentence seems like they're incomplete, I connect them. So that's what happens, and I make them compound sentences for you. So these are the words, are signal words, and the words that you have to use in order to make a compound sentence. Please write them down because you will have a quiz for this topic today after like 2 minutes. So remember them: for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. With these ones, you make a compound sentence. Write them down, because if you make a mistake in this quiz, I will really exclude you.
You will play quiz?
Yes, it's a quiz, not like the previous lesson. It's a little different. It's quite simple.
Great.
Okay, done?
Yes.
Yes.
Written down? Okay.
Hi guys, my name is Dolnamaz Arsakova and I came to Real Science 2 months prior to the entrance exams. Before I came here, the chances of me getting accepted were quite slim, but after 2 months of hard work from my teachers and their support, I am now a student of the Academic Lyceum of Westminster, and I am forever thankful for all my teachers, including Akhlaq and others. They have taught me so much, and over the course of 2 months, I've learned so much, and I would just like to say thank you.
من Dilnavoz Ortiqlarning oyisi bo'laman. Biz Real Science'dan juda ham minnatdormiz. Ular bizga qisqa muddat ichida, 2 oy ichida shu qizimga ko'p narsani o'rgatishdi. Mana qizim 1 yildan buyon shu Westminster litseyiga qiziqardi. O'zi mana Real Science'ni ham topib keldi. Birinchi o'rinlarni olgan bolalarni ko'rdi. Shularga qiziqib, mana kelib, bu ham shu Westminster litseyidagi studentlar qatoridan o'rin oldi. Buning uchun biz Real Science
So I studied at Real Science for 2 months, and for some people this might be a very short period of time, but for me, in these 2 months period, I learned quite a lot of things thanks to my teachers, and the things I learned helped me a lot, helped me immensely in my exams. Almost all of the questions were from the things I learned from Real Science. A lot of the questions on the exam were already taught in Real Science, so we had already seen the questions prior to the exam, which was a huge bonus for Real Science students. So if you are wanting to enter Westminster Lyceum, I would suggest Real Science, because if you study here, I am 100% sure that you will get accepted to one of Tashkent's best lyceums, which is the Academic Lyceum of Westminster.
Oqilakaga o'z minnatdorchiligimizni bildiramiz va Real Science xodimlariga rahmat aytamiz. Real Science'ga rahmat.
Yes.
Okay, now you see here we have compound sentence. As you can see, they are divided. You see with comma. And they have two independent clauses. And they are connected with so, but, here also but. they have two different ideas, and they're two separate simple sentences that are connected to make a compound one.
Should the compound sentences has only one tense?
It's up to you.
It means that one part can be in a past, the second part can be in a simple?
It depends on what you're talking about. For example, you may start speaking something like present and then talk about something that happened in the past. You may connect two sentences and make a compound. It's up to you. But in the academic essays, I doubt that you can connect two different tenses. So you are sticking into one tense. And then it's a good reminder, actually. Do you remember the Uzbek friend that you have in the email?
Yes.
Yes. It's about the project. Remember?
Yeah.
So the project already you submitted, right? That
Yes.
project. Yes. And you are retelling what has happened, right?
Yes.
So what tense you should be using?
Past.
Past.
Yes. But more than half of you use the present tense. And it sounded like something that could be like possibly illogical. The examiner is reading and getting confused. Did it happen in the past or is it happening now? So it continues, it's present mixed with past. So don't do it. Read the question carefully. You have already submitted this project. You had already received the feedback. So pick the tense and stick to it. Don't confuse the examiner and yourself. And yes, you're showing that you know lots of tenses to the examiner, but please just have the limit. Limit yourself a little bit and stick into one tense. So, and the last one. So it's like, oh my God, if you use it, that's perfect. It's a complex sentence. Could you guys read this part? So complex sentence is an independent clause joined by one or more dependent clauses. A dependent clause either lacks a subject or a verb or has both. A subject and verb that doesn't express a complete thought. So these are the words that you should be using in order to make a complex sentence. As soon as you finish, let me know, and also write down these words.
I have finished.
Finished?
Yes.
Okay, great. So you can use these words at the start of your sentences, and they still will be complex if you follow this structure. Also, you can use them in the middle of your sentence, and that also will be a compound sentence, a complex sentence, I'm sorry.
You can start because in the start?
Yes, for example, you can start your sentence with although and make still a complex sentence. You can use them in the middle of your sentence and still that would be a complex sentence as in this example. For example, you look here. The sentence has started with although, while, because, and the sentence is still complex. So you can use them. So sometimes you use the linking words, and unconsciously those linking words can be used in order to make the complex one. For example, while, although, these ones still can be used. But I don't advise you to start your sentence with because in your essays for task 2. Replace them with more of academic, more better academic words. And now see them in the middle. You see they are not broke, like they haven't used a comma here. So it's possible for you. Now I will pick a person and that person should only answer, okay? Don't shout the answer. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. This one. While the music played, Rachel sneaked through the side door. Diana, is it simple sentence or is it compound or complex sentence?
Is it complex sentence?
Why it's complex sentence? Can you tell me?
Because we have comma, this sentence, and
We have what? Excuse me.
we have comma, this sentence.
Okay, we have comma. Okay, but in compound we also have comma. What is the word that is telling you that it is complex?
While.
Thank you. While.
Linking word.
Okay. Next one. Again, I will pick a person. That would be Holub. Are you here?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Since we had only gone a mile from camp, we could turn back before dark. Is it simple, compound, or complex?
Complex.
Everyone agree?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, last one. My classmates wear very heavy clothes in the winter months. That would be Saeed. Are you
Complex
here?
sentence.
Yes, I'm
Right.
here.
Saeed, is it complex, simple, or compound?
Simple sentence.
Simple sentence. Are you sure?
Complex.
Oh, complex, yeah.
It's simple.
Simple.
Simple,
Miss
yeah.
Malika is confusing you.
So your final answer?
Simple. Simple.
Simple. Yeah, Jasmina was right. I was making sure that you really know, not just guessing. It's a simple sentence because it's presenting only one thought. So classmates were wearing heavy clothes in the winter months. So do you see two ideas here? No, only one idea presented. Next one, Samandar, are you here? Samandar, not Kamal, are you here?
Yes.
Okay, great. So this
here.
one, second one. Those clouds promise to know we might get another snowy day off from school. Is it simple sentence, compound, or complex?
I think
Simple.
it's compound sentence.
You think it's
A
compound
compound
sentence?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Well done. Next one, Abdurazak, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
Perfect. Sarah and Ashley giggled and whispered all night. Simple, compound, or complex?
A simple sentence.
Simple sentence. Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, what does mean giggled? This one. No. Yes. You know when some people laugh and it's a little irritating? Irritating laugh, it's called giggling. And yes, he's correct. It's simple sentence. And last one, Asad Bek. Although he searched everywhere. Complex?
Also he searched complex.
Excellent. Okay, now we will start with multiple choice reading. Then we will move to true false. And we will see 2019 test where you will see true or false not given questions. And I advise you to read the task carefully for every single question that is given in the test paper because they're explaining you what part of the sentence you should take in order to answer the true false questions. Sometimes in some versions they are telling you to take the start of the sentence. Sometimes they're just telling you to prove the correctness of the sentence. So you really have to read the test carefully, otherwise you will blame yourself. So it's the only test that you will be taking, so be attentive. So first one. Is it visible or do you want me to put it on a screen?
Visible.
Visible? Okay, I will give you only 1 minute to answer. Only 1 minute. Do you remember the structure of answering to the question?
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. So first question, the start. The second question, middle or end. The last one is overall answer. Yes, you have to read fully. And you have to answer to the question like what you have inferred from the text. You have exactly 1 minute. Excuse me? I cannot hear you, Abdurrahim. You want me to put it on the screen?
Yes.
Okay, I will put it on the screen.
Miss Malika,
Yes?
I think that we did it in the previous lessons.
Homeless people, really?
No.
No, we didn't.
No, I think that was one different. Do you see it on your screens now?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Oh.
You have 40 seconds left.
I sent.
I have done.
Perfect. Nafisa, well done. Nafisa getting active day by day. Hassan, well done. Sivara, well done. Aizik Islamhan, perfect. Sagdalai, perfect. I see Sagdalai is working. Sam said great. Alexei Pan, great. Others, send your answers faster. Karimova, well done. Safia, well done. Others also send. I have 46 students. I expect 46 answers. Yep. You have to send it to the Zoom chat. You have to pick the assistant of a teacher.
Assistant of a teacher. Okay.
Yep. Do you have people who are still reading? I guess yes. Muhammad Babur, your answer is incorrect. Jasmina, incorrect. Yuldash Matwa, Jasmina, your answer is incorrect. Shamsuddin Fakhreddin, it's incorrect. Abrazak, incorrect. You have to read only the start. Only the start, guys.
What about my Miss Palika?
Abdurrahim, where are you? Can you go up, please? No, incorrect. Abdurrahim.
Really?
Okay, your time is up.
And answer is
D1 because
the answer is okay. Do you see me? You don't see it. Reading only see.
Yeah.
Okay, the answer is it's difficult to know. It's D. Why it's D? Because here that it's difficult to estimate. So what does mean the word estimate?
Оценить много.
Exactly. You cannot measure, you cannot count them exactly. You don't know the exact numbers, so that's why it is difficult to know. Answer is D. When answering to the first question, the most probably your answer will be right in the first line. Most probably. As you have already, you should have already noticed that we do readings every lesson. And in the first question, always to be found in the first. Okay, next one. Again, do you want me to put it on the screen?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
yes.
There you go, on your screen.
Miss, what is a liberals?
Liberals. Let's say it's you guys. Like ordinary people, you may say. In this text. Guys, your time is up. What's your answer for this one? According to the passage, liberals. Okay, want more shelters for the homeless. Where do we see that they want more shelters?
They want more shelters to be built.
Yes, exactly. The second answer is for one reading you will have 3 questions. Second question may be found anywhere, but not at the start. So the core question is overall one. They want more shelters to be built for the homeless. So well done for this one. Now, last question. It's clearly stated in the reading that the sheltered homeless
A1.
I would suggest you to read again.
D.
I would suggest you to message. Yeah. 3 suggestions, guys. Read again, read carefully, and read again.
And message.
Incorrect, incorrect, incorrect. I don't see correct answer. None of you answered correct. None of you said. Guys, they're clearly focusing on sheltered homeless. Sheltered.
Is mine correct?
Jasmine, where are you? Yep.
What about mine?
Okay, now I see correct answers.
Мне просто sheltered homeless прям в глаза бросилось.
It is C. Those people who say they are for Yaful, you guys are incorrect because here they are not focusing on the shelters. So where they are focusing on shelters over here, the sheltered homeless include numerous families with children. So even the third time when you read it, you are still answering incorrectly because you are not reading the task appropriately. So guys, please don't be so inattentive while reading these readings. They are short, but they are tricky. Next one. It is related to the current situation that we have. What is virus made of? Please send your answers to Zoom. And please do not send them to me, send them to assistant of a teacher. Guys, read the question carefully. Okay, your time is up. Okay, it's clear from the passage that. So it's the first question, so answer is over here.
B.
The answer is not A.
Is it D?
I will surprise you.
B.
The answer is D. It's impossible to find a living thing with no protein. Say it over here, guys. First, all viruses contain proteins. Proteins are chemical substances that occur in all living creatures. In all. So it means it's impossible to find. There you don't find the proteins. Logical? Yes. So read the question carefully next time and as well as the text. Is this part clear? Why the answer is D?
Yes.
Yes, because of this all living creatures part. Next one. The answer is
B.
B.
A.
B.
The arrangement of amino acids.
A.
B. Why I see incorrect answers? There are a lot.
I think it's E.
E.
Yes.
It's E. I think I saw only in Asadbek the correct answer. The rest of the answer D, D, A. Okay, Asadbek, can you prove us why the answer is E?
In the middle sentences, actually, different kinds of plant or animal contain proteins with different arrangements of amino acids.
You can see it over here.
Yes.
Different kinds part.
Different
Okay,
kinds
next
means
one.
varies.
Yep. Next one. The second substance of the viruses. What does mean the word covered?
Покрывает.
Yeah, what does mean
Повторять.
outer effect? What does no covered means something that has been let's say laid down, for example. Or what does mean outer? Products from outer effect.
Внешний эффект.
Внешние эффекты.
Yes, external effect. Okay, do you know the word essential?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, great. It's important.
Yeah.
You have 20 seconds left. Diana, are you doing well?
Yes.
Yeah. Islam Khan, this answer is for this question that you said now.
Yes.
If so, it's incorrect.
English medical about mine.
Yours is correct. Well done. Okay, your time is up.
Wait. I'm gonna send the answer.
Okay. Sophia, correct. It is B. It is usually the part covered by proteins. Where do we see the answer that is usually covered?
Sentence.
Thank
The
you.
protein generally forms the outer. Yeah.
Yeah, the spore generally forms the outer coat of a virus. And then if you continue reading, it will be clear that it encloses it, it covers it. Great. Blue jeans. I think you have heard a lot about the story, so answering the questions should be extremely easy. Samandar, Muhammad, I think it's Muhammad, Jamshid, Saida, guys, be more active, and Azizbek also. At least send your answers, not just observe the lesson. You are paying not to observe, you are paying to work. Alimov, Asliddin, Sadulayev, Abdul-Jabbar, Karimova Aziza, David, Jamshid, Abdul-Jabbar, Qasimbek, all of you have to be more active. You have 10 more seconds.
I have sent.
Well done, Sagdullah. I think you're the only one with correct answers so far. Basmatova, Jasmina, Karimova, Aziza, Alexei, and Safia. Answers are incorrect. Okay, let's check. Answer is A. Because of its durability. What does mean the word durability?
Прочность.
Exactly. How long it lasts, yes? How great is it? How high quality is it? Okay, if you read here, first of all, blue jeans are casual past noted for their strength. It's the first sign. Blue jeans in the form we know they didn't come about until the middle 19th century. Enterprising health. Okay. Recognize a need for strong work pants. So this was a sign for you to know that the answer is about the durability of these clothes, of these jeans. Next one. We can understand from the passage that the first jeans designed by Levi Strauss is what? Okay, the answer is B.
B.
They are not completely different from the Louis jeans from today. How do we know? We know it from this sentence. first it starts, it says, have been only minor alterations. What does it mean, minor alterations?
Like huge changes?
Minor. Yes, little changes. That's why it's not completely different. Not completely means they're quite like, they have some similarity, resemblance. So here it says minor alterations means small changes. Next one. Now we can infer from the passage that no matter how little the genes have changed since they were first produced, they... I'm sorry? I cannot hear. Can you message? There is a crash.
I sent the answer.
Oh, okay. Yep, the answer is A. Well done.
Yeah. The last sentence.
Okay, now let's... Yep, the last sentence was a hint for you. Okay, now... now let's take a break from from multiple choice and move to true false one.
Ma Ahmadjonov Behruzi onasiman. Behruzi betga o'qishini kelishini sababi sinfdosh shu o'qirdi. Shuni orqali keldim, uchrashdim, gaplashdim. Meni tanishtirishdi, har biri bo'ladigan, o'qitadigan jarayonlarni menga yoqdi. O'g'limga ham yoqqani uchun shu yerda qoldirdik. Lekin bolam bezdi, vнимание qo'ygani yo'q. Har doim menga telefon qilib xabar olib turishardi. Men bitta bali sal tushyapti, harakatni ko'proq qilsin. Men bitta mana bunaqa bo'lyapti deb juda ham oxirigacha ushlab turishdi. Shu yerda o'qiganda men juda ham xursandman. Bolam bo'sh vaqti bo'lgani yo'q. Faqat shu dars bilan juda ham mashg'ul edi. Bu hammasi o'qituvchilarning talabi. Men juda ham xursandman bunda. Mana shu qilgan mehnatinglar, bergan biliminglar oqibati, o'zining harakati oqibatida mana omad bo'lib o'qishga kiribdi. Biz ham juda ham xursandmiz. Rahmat sizlarga.
Я Ахмаджанов Бехруз, я один из учеников Real Science. Я начал здесь учебу с середины сентября и продолжил до этого времени. Когда я пришел в этот центр учиться на английском языке, у меня был уровень intermediate. Я сюда пришел, я понял, что мой уровень был ниже, чем intermediate. И благодаря учителям мой уровень повысился несколько раз, и я начал без проблем успевать и писать эссе, правильно делать рейдинги и use of English. Те вещи, которые преподавали в этом центре, много чего попалось в экзамене в Вестминстерском лицее. Благодаря усилиям учителей и внимательности администрации я добился очень даже больших успехов. Учителя всегда требовали от меня высокие баллы, высокие оценки. Не 100%, а 101 и больше. И всегда благодаря этому я в этот раз получила очень даже большой балл.
Men bu yoqqa kelganimda shu Oqiljon bilan gaplashganimda aytgan edilar. 101% kirishdi. Shu aytganligini ustidan chiqishdi. Boshda kirarmikan yo просто gapmikan dedim, yo gapligini ustidan chiqishdi. 101% kirish bo'ldi bizda.
Real Science super.
Yep. Okay, true or false. Do you remember how to do?
Yes.
Yes. What was the? How do we find a true statement? How do we know that it is true?
There is in the text or paraphrase.
Okay, it should be exactly restatement of this statement, right? Only in different words. It should prove. Okay, it should stipulate. What about false one? How do we know that the statement is false?
There should be a contradiction.
There is a contradiction in the text, but it's false, not true.
Okay, then there should be contradiction to the exact statement. If it says in the statement it's white, the text should say no, it's black. It should be contradiction. Okay, and then not given one. How do we know that the statement is not given?
In the text.
Because the answer of question not given exactly.
Exactly. But can I find this topic in the text? This not given statement.
No, it's not given.
haven't.
Now, sometimes they are in the text, but they are not fully approving that not given one. They may talk about exact topic, but they will not talk exactly for this given statement. Not given topic was mentioned in the text, but it was not clearly stated. So in these cases, again, it should be not given. Okay, let's start. Guys, your answers are hilarious. Half of you saying it's true, half of you saying it's false. It's like you're reading different texts.
Is my answer right?
Asadbek. Yep. Okay, what about is this text? About what? What election? Was Churchill favored? Was Churchill popular? Yes, he was. He was quite popular. Okay. So was there a chance for him to win this election?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, there was a chance for him to win, but did he win?
No.
No. It's stated here. Churchill was popular as a military leader. What is a military leader?
Военный.
But voters favored the Labour Party, so he lost it. Churchill lost it, so that is why.
I didn't even read this part because in the previous sentence he said Churchill his office.
Yes. But this part is more clear for others to understand that here you have but, so they're opposing it clearly.
Miss Malika, which words should we take?
From here. Okay, let's see. As Asadbek said, you can take also this part or this part. It depends, because in the exam you will have at least like 2-3 options for the correct answer. If the task will say you to write down the correct answer from the sentence, for example, first 4 words from the sentence, then you have to take first 4 words. So starting from where? You have to take how many words? So Churchill was popular as 4 words.
Yes.
You have to take this one. But if it tells you just to prove your answer, you have to take which part?
Voters favored the Labour.
Yes, that they favored the Labour Party. Yeah, it depends. I will show you after this one was probably the 2019 stance, and you will read the task carefully and you will understand which part to take from the text.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, next one. Nefertiti and her husband believed in a single deity. So, is it true, false, or not given?
What does mean deity?
Религия или божество?
Божество.
Said, your answer is incorrect.
What about mine?
I sent.
The rest are correct.
This.
It is true because we have this part. Nefret and her husband were known for a religious revolution in which they worshipped one God only. So they believed only in one God. So their deity was the same.
So we have to take these words which they worship.
Yeah,
worship on a God only.
You can say they worship one God only. You can take this word, worship one God only. But if it says the first words from the sentence, then you have to take Nefret and her husband were this word.
Miss Malika.
Yep.
But there was a reason where respond for the creation of a whole new religion which changed the ways of religion within Egypt.
Now look, the question asking you what they believe. Did they believe in one religion or two?
Yeah.
So they believed in one. So that's why the answer is true. Next one. Okay, Aziz Bek, Sivara, Sagadulai, correct. Abdul Jabbar Mukhlisa, your answer is incorrect. It is not given. You don't see in the text that they are proving that Nefret is the most famous queen. So that's why it's not given. It's the last one.
Is mine correct?
Yep. It is false. Why it's false? Who can
Because her husband
Queen
was
Egyptian royal chief constable.
Okay, thank you for talking all in one time. Okay, now we have half an hour. Do you want to continue a grammar check or do you want to move to task 2 of 2019?
Task
2.
two.
Okay. There you go. It was last year. And tell me if it's easy or not.
Yes, it's
Some
easy.
people say that being the only child in the family is a great benefit for the child. Besides, it's easier for the family to raise one child. However, there are others who say that it's much better if there are more than one child in the family. Who do you agree with? And why?
It's easy.
Miss Malika, 250 words you can write in type agree or disagree, yes?
Here, 250 words for all type of task 2s. You have to write exactly the same words. You can write more, but 20 words less, 20 words more. Right? Yep. But I would suggest you to practice your reading for time management, practice writing for time management. You have to write at home in 20 minutes because at the exam you will get nervous, so it will get a little more. So write as fast as possible.
What do you write? Can you write some simpler?
Start from writing, let's say everything separately. For example, introduction should take you a minute or two maximum. And as you know already the structure of your body paragraphs, you don't have to start. It's always the same: topic, sentence, argument. You know the linking words. Topic, sentence, and linking words will already amount you for 10 to 15 words. So the rest is just your idea and example. So everything should be written like at home. Put a timer for yourself and write as fast as you can. The last year with the students, I used to put a timer in the class. So in 1 hour and 30 minutes, we used to write 5 essays. Five essays. It was crazy last year. So it's this year like you're at home now, and you are just using all the tools that you have. But in the exam, you may have a tough time. So last year, students really worked hard. They used to work nonstop, and that's why for them it seemed like the exam was easier than studying at real science.
So how much time we must have in the essay? 250 words.
20 minutes at home.
Wow.
Guys, it's not that hard. When you understand the topic, writing should be a piece of cake. Because the structure is the same for all the essays. You know how to write. So all you have to do is put down your ideas and connect them. So now let's see this one.
I would make it to create the idea which are related with the topics. When I read the topics, first of all, I cannot create the idea, and after I should support them, it's relative.
Okay.
I have already came up with an introduction.
Great. You see, it's been 2 minutes, exactly 2 minutes, and introduction is ready. What I suggest you for those who lacking the ideas, I would suggest you to really read the book that I have sent you with the ideas for task 2.
I read.
They are 6 feet. Reading is different, and also like analyzing every single topic. Brainstorming for yourself. What happens to some students, there are a lot of topics, up to 80, I think. And you look at them and you're like, okay, it's too much. You just go through, you look at nice questions, nice pictures, and you just close it down. So you just have to read everything, and not just read, but also you have to put them, for example, when you see the argument, you see the idea, you try to support it. You try to give example for that one. And also you have also the essays over there. So you see, okay, there is an idea and that one is exactly in an essay. So how they present it, what kind of ways to present an idea and what kind of ways to give example. So do not just give the example in the form of, for example, statistic, because statistic, in most cases, they are lies and you exaggerate. Like yesterday, I read an essay about you say that from cigarettes, people just pass out or die out. Guys, come on. Die out is not even a phrasal verb for you to use. And it is really exaggeration. So don't use it. Make it more like a general statement. For example, if it says like 90% of children suffer from this air pollution or something, you just can say most people, majority of teenagers, majority of children. Make it general, because otherwise it may sound like a total lie. And I don't advise you to use the numbers in your examples. So here especially you don't need the statistics because it's just your opinion, right?
Yeah.
It's an opinion? It's opinion. Yeah. So what side would you like to take? Yes, you agree that you have one child or a lot of?
A lot of.
It's better to have 2 or 3. 2 or 3. Do not just take side, also have the ideas. Can I support it?
Yes, of course.
Yes.
When in the family, a lot of members, the person are not concentrate. How to say the word? More friendship, I think. He's not selfish. Well, I remember the word.
Oh, selfish. Okay. Do you believe that when you have lots of siblings, you have to live up to your parents' expectations? I mean, they will also like always compare you.
Parents always compare.
Yeah, like first one is better, he's doing better at school, and the second one is no.
No, I think all parents
It gives motivation.
don't compare
Gives
their
motivation.
Yeah, it's a competition, and you can try better and work harder.
Okay. When you are the only child, what kind of advantages you have? You're the only
All the attention is to you.
Yeah.
Okay, all the attention is to you. You are spoiled kid, yes. Next.
Not spoiled.
Not spoiled. I think Asadbek is the only child.
It has some disadvantages. It's really boring to be the one child in the family. Because when
Asadbek is so lonely now.
No, not lonely.
Because if you have siblings, they always have your back.
It's good to be the only child. So a lot of advantages.
And your elder members can help you with studying. For example, he has already know about it, and he just can help you.
Okay, they back you up.
Yeah.
Okay, what about Saeed? Do you have any siblings?
Yeah, it's very boring to be.
Very boring.
Yeah.
Only child?
Yeah.
Okay. So you
Better to
are
be a
for
lonely
having a
lion
lot.
than a popular sheep.
Oh, okay. Do we have others to
can
speak?
help you with problems in the school, for example.
Yes, why not? Do you think that siblings can bully you?
Yes, but in a
Yes,
friendly way.
it's their job. Okay, now I will show you the points that I have gathered for you, and you will read them and you will tell me which are the suitable for task 2 and which are not, and you have to give examples for them, all right?
Yes.
Clear? Okay.
Okay.
So it's advantages of being the only one. Read them and tell me which are suitable and which are not. Can you see them clearly?
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
No.
You cannot see them?
No.
Okay, I will put it on the screen for you. After you finish, let me know.
You are expected to
What is written in the last sentence? A. I mean, last part. If your parents haven't spoiled you by tending to something.
Which one? I'm sorry again.
In the right side, A1.
A1,
By
you may grow up
tending-
to be more independent and able to fend for yourself better if your parents haven't spoiled you by tending to you. It's like giving more attention to you.
No, I mean, you in the last word, or
Yeah,
something
it's you, it's you, it's you, it's you.
First, it's alone, and second with members, or I couldn't understand.
So all of them the advantages of being the only one. Yep. Tell me which ones you can use them in your task 2 for the exact topic.
You
From the left side. B, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, let me mark.
Not for this one. I think you can get a lot of choice.
Okay, B is you saying.
I think C is not useful for this topic.
You may get
G1.
more choice than normal one. Okay, D parents may spend more
C
time
isn't
teaching you to be
actually.
independent. Okay.
And A1, second A.
Okay, you may grow up to be okay.
A and D,
More?
yes.
Wait, we are choosing the one that is suitable?
Yes, the one that you can use. The second, A1.
C1.
C1.
Second.
Yeah,
Yes.
C is suitable.
C.
More?
A, the first column, A also can be used.
You get undivided love and attention of your parents.
I think B is also suitable, the second one.
Okay. Now, guys, we have exactly 4. Guys, now can you mark them from the strongest to the weakest one out of this 4? Mark the first one, this is the strongest. Again, the second strongest, third strongest, and the fourth one. Can you mark them? For everyone, it should be their own one.
Should we type it or we'll say it?
No, you will say it.
Okay.
As soon as you are done, let me know.
Done.
Done? Done. Yep. Okay, now which one of these one would you put as a first argument for the B1?
C and D is the most
C and D?
The strongest ones.
Yeah, the strongest
G1.
ones.
The strongest.
So this one is strong. Parents may spend more time teaching you. Okay. C, parents are able to spend more time. Aren't they similar?
Yeah.
No?
They are similar.
Yeah.
They're a little bit similar.
Okay. What about this one? You are not expected to level up to their standards of older ones. Is it the second strongest or third strongest?
No,
fourth?
I think for me is the fourth strongest. Like for me, goes first C, then
Okay,
A.
this one is good one for closing your essay. You may grow up to be more independent and able to fend. So it's your which one?
Third
For me, the first one.
or second?
For me, the second one.
Okay, let's mark them. So for you, this D is the first one.
For me, C is the first one.
For me too, the C1.
Okay. The C1.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that there is more to write about it.
In the study in education.
Yeah.
Okay, then C, let's do first one. This is second. This is third and fourth. So no one is choosing this one then.
I think it's like not strong at all, in my opinion.
Okay, so as I see now, this is your B1, this 2, and this is your B2, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Do you have more to support them, more to elaborate them in the paragraph?
I think I can like make up paragraphs with the first one and the fourth one.
Okay. These are the examples or supports. What are they? Or are they arguments?
This is arguments.
Yeah,
Arguments.
this is argument.
Exactly. These are your ideas to write the essay. As you can see, there are a lot of words already. So it's like half of your body 1 or body 2, if to add them up together. So it should be quite easy for you to write an essay for this topic.
Меня зовут Искандар Мачанов. Я прибыл с другой страны буквально месяц назад. И на протяжении каких-то 20 дней я смог добиться такого успеха, которого никто даже не мог вообразить.
Ну и как положительный результат, он поступил в 2 лицея. В Туринский лицей и в Вестминстерский лицей. Теперь нам приходится сидеть и думать, куда бы нам, какой лицей выбрать.
И это все благодаря моим учителям, Околаке и мисс Малика. И самому центру учебному Real Science.
О самом центре очень положительное впечатление. Большое спасибо преподавателям за те знания, которые дали.
Каждый день, утром, ночью я сидела за математикой, за английским языком. Я не писал столько сочинений никогда в жизни. Вот такое количество сочинений я вообще никогда не писал. Это буквально за эти 20 дней я смог добиться из низшего уровня до одного из лучших среди этих 1600 человек, которые сдавали экзамен.
Искандар занимался каждый день в течение, получается, по 4 пары. В течение 20 дней он занимался.
Первые дни, когда я только пришел в этот учебный центр, я думал о том, что сдаться, чтобы пойти дальше в школу учиться. А так, на данный момент я смог поступить в 2 лучших лицея Ташкента. Это Вестминстерский лицей и Турин.
Постоянно я следила за результатами. То есть вот мне что понравилось, постоянно были какие-то вот обратная связь была.
Атмосфера в данном центре, она меня поддерживала и мотивировала дальше работать. Приходили дети, которые поступили в лицей, которые давали мотивационную речь, и она вдохновила меня на то, чтобы я работал, учился без остановки. И я так и делал.
До этого мы заканчивали 9 класс в другом городе и не имели возможности с начала года заниматься.
Благодаря тому, что мои учителя всегда поддерживали меня, я смог добиться этих успехов и без какой-либо помощи и поддержки моих одногруппников, которые всегда стояли возле доски и объясняли каждый момент, который я не понимал, я смог достичь тех результатов, которые некоторые из них даже не смогли. А насчет учебной программы это помогло нереально, потому что, сдавая по математике экзамен, я заметил, что было то, что мы прошли, то, что мы прорешали, и у нас буквально были уже ответы, которые мы знали. И если бы не это, я бы вряд ли смог как поступить сюда.
Уже советуем, в процессе советовали и будем советовать именно идти в Real Science, учиться, потому что, думаю, будет всегда, ваши будут труды вознаграждены, старания будут вознаграждены.
Нам понравилось то, что есть телеграм-канал, есть несколько телеграм-каналов, в которых выложено очень много информации о математике, об английском языке, которые очень сильно помогли мне выучить ту программу, которую я упустил на протяжении этих 9 лет школьной учебы.
Большое спасибо центру, большое спасибо учителям, преподавателям.
И я лично советую прийти в Real Science и не просто просиживать время на стуле, качаясь, а упорно учиться, слушать учителей и следовать их указаниям. Так, только этим способом можно добиться того, что ты хочешь, и поймать свою мечту. Большое спасибо учителям, моим одногруппникам и вообще всему центру Real Science. Мы всегда за Real Science.
Do we have people who didn't understand these ones? Why are we doing them, or the meaning of them? Do we have people? It's okay to say, yes, I didn't understand.
Why we not use B1 as strongest, or
you can use them? It's up to you. For me, all of them were okay to use in the essay. That's why I have chosen them. I have written down here. But the students chose to write this one. It's up to you. You can choose these ones. The point is here, you should choose the argument which you can take further. Even though sometimes you like the argument so much, it's so perfect. However, you have nothing to separate it with. Yes, you have no example, no statistic, no fact, no general knowledge. So there's no way that you can write 70 words for one paragraph. So that's why you have to drop it. Here, the same thing, that those students who chose these ones, they have nothing to support these ones. So that's why they haven't chosen it. If you have, they are more than welcome to pick. Now we are moving to the next one. Disadvantages. Can you look at them and discuss? Read them all.
Choose a screen.
Of course.
Could you remember how to translate the word lavish?
Excuse me?
Translation of the word lavish.
Where do you see this word?
Parents lavish their love.
Hey. Это как щедрость. Finished?
Yeah.
Yep. Done. Okay, there was people who were saying that they want to write about having lots of children. You may take these ones. You may say, well, some people think this, and you can rebuttal the argument. What does rebuttal? What is the rebuttal?
It's attack.
Destroy. Destroy the argument. So if you're writing about the only child, and you may say, well, some people think that they like self-confidence, or the parents maybe too attached to their children for that one, for the exact one. And so in this case, you can say, however, or but, to exemplify, you show the arguments that you have, that this is wrong, you just rebuttal the given argument. And that's how you can gain more words, and you will show the exam that you know that the second side also. You will not discuss this side. You will just say that some people may think this way, but in reality, it's that way. So you can use disadvantages side also.
Miss Malika, so we have to write like in the B2 why being alone is like not in B2 in general that being alone is not good, or why we should have siblings.
Okay, look, as an opinion, so you are saying, Jasmine, you are for having lots of children, right? Yeah. So if you are having for lots of children, then this one is not for you.
Okay.
Yeah, you may, but it's for the only child.
Oh.
But you can say that some people think that having lots of children means that financially supporting is impossible. However, then you can say that you have better arguments and you can rebuttal it. This is for the only child. Is this task clear?
Yes.
Malika, can you support the idea with the disadvantages of being alone? For example, I am on the side on having a lot of children, and to support my idea that a lot of children is good and alone is bad, to support my idea with the advantages of being alone.
Yes, you can say that when you have lots of siblings, you have someone to play with. Whereas, like, you can show example, like when you are the only one, you may end up being alone. You can do so.
Miss Mali,
Yep.
in such essays as agree or disagree, and to what extent agree or your own opinion, can we discuss both views and give our opinion?
No, never, ever. You have discussed both views and give your opinion essay to discuss both views and then to give your opinion. When it's only opinion essay, give your opinion only. When you want to include others one, you will not discuss them. You will just say, Well, there are people, some people believe in that one, however, and you rebuttal it. You will not make a separate paragraph for the second side, for the second opinion. If you discuss both sides equally, it means you're going off topic.
It means that in introduction we state our opinion, and after in body 1 and body 2 we state about the advantages of have a lot of children, yes?
Yes, Camila. You have to only make a separate one for each. Okay, this one will be your homework for today, not for this session, but today. But your homework for the break session will be reading. It will be short reading, which I will send to your channels. Who doesn't have a channel?
Me.
You. Okay, Said. Who else?
No, just meant I have the channel.
You have it? Okay, great. I will send to your channel.
20, yeah?
Yeah, that one. So in 2 minutes, you will receive your homeworks for task 2 and for break session homework. So now, do you have any questions?
No.
Да, эту презентацию отправлю после урока, после 3-го урока.
So in the writing,
we should in essay for increase amount of words. More examples.
Examples? You mean can you increase the word limit?
Yes.
Okay. You may write 270 words, so adding 20-30 words into the word count, it's okay. But writing 300 words, like 350 words, that's not okay. They will decrease your mark. Then in the second session, at the start, I will show you the paper which you will get in an exam. And there's a marking scheme written. For example, under the word limit, they increase your mark. You exceed the word limit a lot, increase of the mark. So you have to find this limit. So 20-30 words plus minus, that's all right. And in the exam, you have to be careful on the word count because sometimes they change. For example, in 2017, if I'm not mistaken, they had 200 words word count. But next year, they had 250 words. So you have to look at the word count because for some people, adding 50 words is nothing. But for some people, it's quite a lot because it's almost one paragraph. So read the task carefully and then make sure that you reach this word count. All right?
Когда слова считаем там A и D, вот это считается, да?
Да, все считается. Articles, pronouns, all they are counted. So it's advantage for you. But do not use them a lot to increase your word count, okay? Make sure you use them correctly. Any more questions? New students, do you have questions?
So in the writing, we should, if we discuss advantages, we should only discuss advantages, right? I mean,
yep.
It's more correct. Should we discuss these advantages also, or?
Look, if it's an opinion essay, for this kind of essay, okay, let me go back to this essay. Okay, here they are asking, who do you agree? So they are asking you specifically for your opinion. It means that you should discuss only your opinion. Но если у вас не хватает идей, то тогда вы можете включить и другое мнение, сказать, что вот некоторые люди считают вот так, но in reality it's different, and you state your own opinion. You should not make a separate paragraph for the other side. You can just include one statement to make your argument stronger. But you should not discuss it in depth. Okay? So it's like, I advise you to stick into one side when it's opinion essay. Because there were students who discussed both sides and their marks were quite low. And actually after the exam, you may ask for your papers. You can request for your exam papers and they will give you and they will show your mistakes. So in that case, I have seen lots of papers, so that's why I advise you not to discuss both sides when they are not asking to do so. Any more questions, guys? You should have questions.
Miss Malika, can you show us how to register?
How to register? Yes. Will you attend next sessions?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. After this session, after the break, he will show everything, and he will explain the registration process. And if that will not be clear, I can also explain afterwards. We have this session about registration today.
It means that in the second session, you explain us.
Yes, I will explain everything.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No more questions?
Thank you.
No.
Okay. My question to you, what's your break homework?
Reading.
Reading.
Reading. Yes, reading is your break homework, and your overall homework is?
To write
Essay.
Essay. Хорошо, куда нужно отправить essay? Okay, guys, it means not only students who are speaking now, but also all of you should send your essays, especially new ones. I haven't seen an essay of Islam Font. Please do send your essays. You have a little time left, and I should see your essays. It's my job. I have to correct your mistakes because I'm sure you have a lot of them. I know that your essay seems like for you masterpiece, and you look at them, oh my God, that's perfect. But I'm sure there is a mistake, so please send your essays for me to mark them. Okay?
Yeah.
I will mark them in 2 days maximum. I will try it because of the workload. It may take more, but in general, it's 2 days. Clear?
Yes.
Yes. So
Yes.
today I expect mostly from new students to write essays. So now I will see you in 1 hour. What time you come back?
At 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
At 1 o'clock, yes. Okay, guys, have a nice 1 hour break. Enjoy. See you after 1 hour.
Thank you. Bye. Thank you for the lesson.